The internet is full of retirement planning calculators. You can Google that and you'll have a lot that will pop up. So a lot of times we get a question of what's the difference when using a financial planner versus using a retirement planning calculator tool online. The planning tools online typically are not running variable rates of performance for a portfolio. Typically you're entering in your fixed rate of return, so 5%, 6%. I see a lot of times individuals or DIYers will throw in an 8 or 12% rate of return, and that's rather ambitious. You always want to plan on something to be lower than what you're hoping for in your portfolio performance. That's where a financial advisor can help you set guidelines when doing those calculations. We use financial planning calculators here as well. One of the more popular software out there is MoneyGuidePro, which helps us do a Monte Carlo on all of our retirement planning projections, basically running 1,000 different possibilities going forward, including taking into account another financial crisis similar to 07 and 08. So financial planners typically have access to more robust calculators. You'd be surprised though, a lot of the big box firms at the banks actually don't have access to any of that. They're using very simple calculators, much like what you would find online. I find the independent financial advisors over the last 10 years have really stepped up their game and invested in great software to help with those retirement projections. More importantly though, if you're working with a good financial planner, they're doing a comprehensive plan anyway. So yes, a retirement calculator is a part of that, but they're also looking at how your estate is structured upon your death. They're looking at to make sure you have long-term care insurance to cover any unexpected healthcare expenses near the end of life. They're looking at insurance needs. They're looking at long-term or property casualty needs. Do you carry enough umbrella insurance to cover your net worth? All these things that come together to make up our comprehensive financial plan. That's what we do here. That's what good independent firms are doing these days. And they're using multiple calculators to help them do that. For example, we use MoneyGuidePro for determining life insurance need. We're using it to determine your retirement projections, but we also have other software that's based off of AI, which is relatively new, that is helping us do tax analysis to make sure that we're not missing things, and it actually does estate analysis. It'll take your estate planning documentation and put that into a diagram for us so we can easily see how your estate flows. Any special requests or distributions that are in there will come out in the analysis, as well as tax strategy that could be used to help mitigate taxes upon your death. So anyway, that's the difference between online calculators. Kind of a quick funny story. We had someone actually find someone that would give them access to MoneyGuidePro one time. They built an entire plan for themselves, handed it to us and said, "Why do we need to use you?" And I told them why. It's not about the software you use, it's about the knowledge of the planner behind the software. And then at the end of the process of our 3-step planning process, I was able to show them the plan that they had created themselves and the plan that we had created, and basically they could live on nearly $100,000 more a year. It was a huge difference in the output. So it's not just the calculator, it's also having knowledge of how to construct portfolios for the future as well. Thanks for watching.